Hello guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make fried rice with just these few and easy to sauce veggies. With this, you're going to have yourself the most flavorful and savory fried rice. So for the first step, I'm going to be blending some spring onions. You could choose to substitute with leeks or add them together. Then some red onions and some garlic cloves. I'm also going to be adding some bell peppers for color. You can add more if you like, but I'm using this for the amount of rice I'm making. So you just want to pour some water in there and then blend this into a fine juicy pulp. Now you're going to set this aside and prep your meat. I'm using some chicken together with some goat meat, so I'm just going to go ahead and season this all up and have it ready so I can extract my stuff. You can always season as you like. I'm just going in with some ginger and garlic paste, some chicken seasoning. One thing I don't fail to do is to add some pepper into my meat so that the pepper goes directly into the meat. Not forgetting to throw in some onions. Onions are really important when seasoning meat. I'm going to go in with my seasoning cubes and then some salt, and then you're going to leave this to simmer on low heat. You can either choose to marinate overnight or do this works fine as well. You just have to make sure you let it all soak into the meat properly and then you start cooking on low heat. Now this has been after about 15 minutes cooking. I'm just going to add in my liver, which I'm going to be using to make this rice. So you just want to let that cook until soft and you can take it out while the rest of the meat cooks. So like I said, this fried rice is super easy to make. I'm not using any fancy long grain rice. This is Mama's fried rice. It's stone free and quite short grain, but you see how it comes out. So I'm using 6 cups of this rice. I'll just go ahead and soak it in some salt and hot water and wash it out 15 minutes later. Now for the next step, I'm just going to fry some onions and then I'll add some curry. Then I'm going to go ahead and fry my rice. You just have to take the washed rice in batches and fry it until dry. So you want to do this in batches to make sure everything combines and dries out evenly. So it's basically just repeating the process for the amount of rice you're making. So you remember our veggie mix from earlier? It's time to mix it in. You're just going to shake that up and pour it slowly into the rice. Now you just want to give this a good mix and then make sure everything is all combined. And you're going to be adding your meat stock. Now once that's in, you just have to give it another good mix and then you're going to set this to boil. So since I've added the rice, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. You can skip this salt part, but be sure to taste at this point and see that everything is to your taste. So this has cooked on low heat for about 20 minutes and then you can see how soft and juicy the rice looks. At this point, your rice is almost ready. What's left now is for us to fry the veggies and then combine. So I'm using some oil and then I'm going to go ahead and add some spring onions and I'm just going to saute this for a bit before now proceeding to add my liver. So I'm going to add in my liver and fry this until it's properly brown, and I'm sure the flavor of the liver has infused into the oil because liver flavor really helps with the taste of this fried rice. So I'm going to be dropping a precise list of all I use as well as their proportions just to make it easier in case you want to try this out. Now as you can see, I just added in my sausages. I'm also going to let this fry and incorporate, and I'm going to pour in my nicely diced carrots. You can throw in a pinch of salt if you like. Now I'm just going to fry this for a bit and then I'm going to add in my properly diced bell peppers. Now these are one of the key ingredients of this, as it's going to help to build that rich and vibrant flavor to give you a beautiful result at the end. So at this point guys, I'm sure you're already picturing how this is going to taste. It's all a rich combination of flavors, and trust me, making my rice this way never fails guys. Like once the aroma starts coming up, you just know that it's not going to be business as usual. So I'm just going to fry this up some more and then it's time to transfer this into our rice. Remember the rice that we cooked earlier? Yeah, we're going to pour this into the rice. So guys, this is the final step, and if you follow this step by step, trust me, it's not as stressful as it looks. Once you've prepped properly before start, the main process is merely just a fix. If you doubt me, I'm going to be sharing how I use this recipe to cook half a bag of rice guys. It came out same delicious taste and look. It was really appetizing, and trust me, my guests really enjoyed that. So once you've mixed this properly guys, your fried rice is ready. So some people believe you should not be serving fried rice with any form of salad because it already has veggies, but I do not belong to that school of thought. So trust me to say that I served this with this rishi salad. If you want to say how I made this, let me know and I'll drop a video on that too. But at this point guys, everyone had grown out of patience, and you can see in the last clip how this food was dragged apart before I could even be done making my video. So did you enjoy watching this? Really be trying this out? Let me know in the comments. I'll be here to answer the questions you might have, and as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your notifications for the next videos I'll be posting. Thanks and see you in the next one. Bye bye.